Paul in chapter 1, verse 16 writes, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. For I am not ashamed. I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. For it is the power of God to salvation." This is truth. It is the power of God to salvation for everyone who believes, for the Jew first, and also for the Greek. For in it, in this gospel of Christ, that Paul is not ashamed of, and you and I are not ashamed of either, for we know that is the full demonstration of the power of God to us who believe now. You want to know the power of God? Do not be ashamed of the gospel of Christ. You want to experience the power of God in demonstration? Do not be ashamed of the gospel of Christ. For in it, the righteousness of God is revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, "The just shall live by faith." The just shall live by faith, and when the just live by faith, and they grow from faith to faith, called transformation, mind renewal, from glory to glory. How? How does faith come about so we can grow in faith? From faith to faith, from glory to glory, through the hearing of the word of God. So when we're fully wide open to the word of God, when our ears are fully unstopped, unclogged from the traditions of man and the doctrines and the dogmatic approach to the Bible, when there is a cleaning up of our hearing and a widening of our sight, of an opening of our sight, the eyes of our heart, the eyes of faith, at that moment, we're growing up in righteousness. What does that look like? Knowing that on the basis of that which I believe that Jesus did for me, I have a right standing before God. That is the ultimate boldness and confidence that you can have as a Christian, knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt, but knowing, being fully persuaded, as Father Abraham was fully persuaded, that before God I have a right standing. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed, and I'm not condemned, because the blood of Christ speaks a better word than the blood of Abel. And that comes by the abiding in the word of righteousness, the word of truth.